Welcome back, tankers. Today's video is going to be a bit different. Instead of gameplay, challenges or update reviews, we're going to focus on the future of Tanki Online and discuss some important questions that many players have been asking for years. I've prepared a collection of questions covering topics such as interface customization, control improvements, game features, and other areas that players would like to see expanded or improved in the future. These are questions that come from real experiences within the game and reflect discussions that have been taking place throughout the community. I also want this series to become a way for the community to share ideas and start meaningful discussions about the game's future with developers. Before we get started, I'm giving away 5 battle passes. To enter the giveaway, all you need to do is subscribe to the channel, like this video, leave a comment down below letting me know if you enjoy this type of content and would like to see more developer focused questions and answers videos in the future. Now let's get straight into the first question. Unity HUD Customization. I would like to ask about the future of the user interface customization system in Tanki Online. Currently, players can only choose between a limited number of predefined interface layouts, and while these options are useful, they have remained largely unchanged for a long time. In many modern online games, players are able to freely customize their HUD by moving, resizing, hiding, or reorganizing interface elements, such as the radar, supplies panel, battle notification, and other on-screen components according to their personal preference. Since the use of third-party tools, launchers, or extensions to modify the game interface is against the game rules, players currently have no official way to create or personalize HUD experience beyond the layouts already available in the game. Has the team ever considered introducing a more advanced interface customization system in the future? For example, allowing players to drag and reposition HUD elements, save custom layouts, create multiple presets for different playstyles, or adjust the size and visibility of specific interface components. Additionally, are there any technical limitations or design considerations that make such a feature difficult to implement, or is this something that could potentially be explored in the future? Alternativa Map Editor. I would like to ask about the future of map creation tools for players. Over the years, I have experimented with tools such as Alternativa Editor, Map Viewer, and Tank Viewer. However, all of these tools are based on the old Flash version of Tanki Online and do not properly support the current HTML5 version of the game. One of the biggest challenges is that there is currently no official way for players to test their maps inside the current version of Tanki Online. In order to test a map, many creators have to rely on unofficial or private versions of the game, which are outdated and do not accurately represent the current gameplay experience. Because of this, it is very difficult to create maps that are compatible with the current version of Tanki. In the past, I contacted customer support and submitted a sample map project that I created. The support team confirmed that my feedback and project files were forwarded to the developers, but since then I have not received any updates regarding the project. I have also spoken with community staff members and was informed that the old map editor is no longer used internally and that the developers are working with newer tools that are not available to players. Additionally, many of the remastered map resources cannot be used with the old editor because of the game's workflow and technology have changed significantly since the Flash era. My question is, are there any plans to release a modern map editor, map testing tools, or other resources that would allow players to create and test maps for the current HTML5 version of Tanki Online? There are many creative players in the community who would love to design maps, experiment with new ideas, and contribute to the game. Having access to modern creation tools would make community map development much more practical and accessible. Even if public release is not currently planned, could you share whether this is something the team is open to considering in the future? Mouse controls. Over the years, the game has received many improvements, new mechanics, and technical upgrades, but one feature that still seems to be missing is support for additional mouse buttons. Many modern gaming mice include extra side buttons, and some players use mice with 2, 4, 6, or even more programmable buttons. However, Tanki Online currently does not recognize these buttons as assignable controls within the game. As a result, players who prefer mouse and keyboard controls cannot fully utilize their hardware. even though support for extra mouse buttons has become a standard feature in many PC games for years. Has the team ever considered expanding the control settings to allow players to bind actions to additional mouse buttons directly through the game settings? For example, assigning supplies, overdrives, communication commands, or other actions to mouse 4, 5, and other supported inputs. From a technical perspective, is this limitation related to the current input system, or is it simply a feature that has not yet been prioritized? Additionally, do you see advanced key binding and mouse customization becoming part of Tanki Online? Many players invest in gaming peripherals specifically to create a more comfortable and efficient control setup, so official support for extended mouse inputs would likely be a welcome addition for a large portion of the community. YouTubers Program. As a member of the YouTubers program for more than 3 years, I have created over 500 videos and hosted more than 100 live streams dedicated to Tanki Online. During that time, I noticed that the program mainly focuses on YouTube views when rewarding creators. Has the team ever considered expanding the program to include other content platforms such as Twitch or Kick? I ask this because many creators, including myself, spend more time live streaming than creating traditional YouTube videos. Live streams can last for several hours and help keep the community active, yet the current system seems to place much more emphasis on regular video views. In addition, YouTube Shorts and content on other platforms do not appear to contribute to the program in the same way, despite still promoting the game and reaching new audiences. My second question is about opportunities for smaller creators. From what I have seen, many official creator events tend to feature the largest channels with the highest subscriber counts and viewership. While that is understandable from a marketing perspective, smaller creators who are also part of the program often have very limited opportunities to participate, gain visibility, or grow their audience. Are there any plans to provide additional support, rewards, or opportunities for smaller content creators, as well as creators who focus primarily on live streaming? I believe that recognizing different type of content creation and providing more opportunities for smaller creators would help strengthen the community and encourage more people to actively create content for Tanki Online. Future of the XT skin series. Over the years, we have seen several classic XT skins receive modern XT versions, which has been great to see. These updated skins preserve the original XT design while bringing them on par with the visual standards of the current game. However, there are still a number of holes and turrets that have original XT skins but do not have XT versions. At the moment, there are approximately 11 turrets and 7 holes that have not received the XT skins. Many players enjoy collecting XT skins, so it would be interesting to know whether the long-term goal is to eventually complete the XT collection across all the holes and turrets. My question is, are there any plans to continue expanding the XT series and eventually release XT versions for all remaining holes and turrets that currently only have the classic XT skins? I also have a related question regarding some existing equipment. There are several holes and turrets that already display the XT icon in the garage, but their models and textures do not seem to match the visual quality or design style of the newer XT skins. Could you clarify the plans for these items? Will these skins receive visual updates in the future to better match the modern XT standard, or are they considered complete and will remain unchanged? Additionally, is there a possibility that an entirely new XT version could be released for those holes and turrets in the future?